Okay, so I watched a video that I found on Facebook, and it just so happened to be about kids who were bullied and then they committed suicide. And so I decided to make another anti-bullying video. And because it's still an issue, no matter what we do about it, it's still going to be an issue, but we can reduce it. And I believe that we have the power to do that. We just have to actually try. Not a lot of people try. So we actually have to, get our schools to do something, and we actually have to, discipline ourselves to not bully. I mean, it's terrible what others do to people. I just don't get it. Why would you ever want to hurt somebody? Whether it's physical, emotional, psychological, whatever. I mean, why would you ever want to cause anyone else pain? But I mean, I guess that's your decision, not mine, because if it was my decision, I would, make everyone peaceful and loving, because that's just who I am, and I like to be friends with everyone, so, but you can't always trust everyone these days. So, but I saw the video, and I kept thinking, well, first of all, I really wanted to cry, but I didn't cry. I was in the car, so I didn't cry. But I felt like crying because it's just so sad. I mean, there was 3 kids on there. There was a girl who posted a YouTube video that said that she got beat up in school, and then she posted a video about that, and then right after that video she said, or at the end of the video, she said that she needed a friend, and that friend never came, and right after that video she committed suicide. And then there was, and her name was Amanda Todd. I'm pretty sure you've heard of her before. And then there was a boy. He got made fun of for a mental illness that he had. And I thought it was just so sad that people could make fun of somebody for something that's not even their fault. Something they didn't put upon themselves. I mean, he didn't ask for that illness. He didn't ask to be the way that he was. He just is. And so he hung himself because he couldn't take it. And special needs kids, that's probably a lot more stress than any other person that I can possibly think of. And so to put that kind of stress on him, it was sad. I thought, why would you even think about doing something like that to somebody? It's not right. And then, lastly, there was another girl. She went over to a supposed friend's house, and there was somebody videotaping when she walked in. There were 2 people guarding the door on the outside, and then she tried to get out, but this girl was beating her. She was beating her up. Her supposed friend was literally beating her up while this other person caught it on tape. And then I guess that it said they were smiling and joking when they got their mug shots taken for it, because she committed suicide. I'm sorry, but bullying is a felony. You can get fined and you can go to jail for that. It's not good. Why would you ever want to do something like that? Especially if you tell someone to kill themselves. Never tell someone to kill themselves. They will do it. If they are suicidal, they will do it. And you're responsible for that. Do you really want that hanging over your head? I know I wouldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't have someone's life hanging over my head for the rest of my life. It would be too much. And then I would end my own. And that's not good for anyone. So we need to take a stand. We need to make a difference. We need to stop bullying. Our generation is based on what society believes, not what you believe. You have to be your own person. But you're making society be who you are, and that's not you. You need to make your own choices. Believe what you want to believe. Society has a lot of views that aren't real, like beauty. Society believes that you're only beautiful if you're thin, if you're perfect. And I'm sorry, but nobody's perfect. We all have our flaws, we all have our differences, but that's what makes you, you. And you should be proud of that. You should be proud of who you are. And proud of who, or of what you'll become in the future. Your differences make you who you are, and they're a part of you. You don't have to get rid of them just because society says so. And in schools, to be cool, you have to smoke, you have to drink, you have to go out partying, you have to be athletic, you have to do all this stuff, and that's not right. I don't see why everyone can't just get along in schools. Why does there have to be so much drama? Why does there have to be so many problems? Why can't everybody just get along? Why can't everybody just love one another with the same respect and the same caringness that they could have for one another, but they don't. They don't care, they don't love, they don't try, they don't want to, and society is making them be that way. Society is making them hateful. Because all those celebrities running around talking trash about another celebrity, well, people follow in their footsteps. Celebrities are people's idols. I know at one point Miley Cyrus was an idol for me, and honestly I can say that she still is. And just because she has done the things that she does not mean I'm going to be like her. Yes, another person who idolizes her might have followed in her footsteps, but you don't have to. Just because you idolize somebody does not mean that you have to be like them. And you don't have to be a copy. Being different is what makes you who you are. Whether you're athletic or creative or intelligent, or whether you're good with mechanics or engineering, or whether you're top in your class or anything, whether you don't do good in school but you also have a passion that you would like to pursue in life, doesn't mean you have to give up on school. Finish it and then follow your dreams. But that's what being different is all about. Being different is being you. And to be you, you have to accept you. That's really hard for our generation. And I know that I used to be really self-conscious because I was bullied since I was like 8, 15 now, almost 16. And I've been bullied since I was 8. I was called fat. I was called ugly. I was never good enough for anyone, not even my parents. And I'm still not. But that's okay. Because I learned that I don't have to be good enough for them. I just have to be good enough for me. I have to be who I want, not who they want. Because I'm the only one who can make my choices. I can allow people to influence my choices, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to take a stand. And on Monday, I'm going to walk straight in my principal's office. And I am going to talk to her about this issue that we have about bullying, because it needs to be stopped. Our school has a serious problem with bullying, and I'm getting sick of it. Because it's mostly my friends, you know, the kids who are weird or different or unpopular. Whatever you want to call them, they're my friends and they're getting bullied for what they are and who they are. Well, that's not right. You can't bully someone for just being themselves. You have to... Well, okay, take it this way. It's just like opinions. In order to accept... In order to have somebody accept your opinion, you also have to have the courage to accept theirs. So in order for someone to accept you, you have to be able to accept them too. Otherwise, the whole world's going to fall apart. Which it is. It's probably caused by most of this social media and new technology. Well, technology is also